Hello. Let's head over to the right here and let's play Microcosmosophy II by Ionis. According to Ionis himself, this is the entirety of Quake's Episode 4 compressed into a 1024 unit cubed map, which is extremely impressive. There's almost 40 secrets and over 300 enemies. The map is split into 7 segments as well as a secret segment, meaning there's 8 total segments that you can play through. Now, I've played this map well over 100 times, trying to memorize all the secrets and where all the enemy placement's at, so this map's going to look like a speed run compared to my other runs. There's a difficult to find secret right here. It's a tiny button. Now we're on to the next map segment. This part of the map is pretty difficult because you only have the shotgun and the nail gun. But below the water in front of us, you'll find a double barrel shotgun. Instead of dropping down though, I'm going to do a tricky jump that collects the mega health and the key at the same time. And I'm just going to find some interesting angles on these death knights. Now I'm firing down on these enemies, but sometimes I'll trigger that lift and get the enemies crushed. I wasn't so lucky this time. Now I rush over here with the shotgun to kill this ogre, because after killing that ogre, those bars come down. There was a secret button in the ceiling that unlocks a quad behind me. It all happened pretty quickly. There's also a secret switch there to the left of the portal, and if we look up here, you can shoot the switch. Sometimes you'll end up hitting the vor through the floor. Luckily, you'll find plenty of quad damage spread throughout the entire map. Once the enemies are cleared down here, we can head back up top. I've had multiple issues with some of the elevators in this map. As you can see with this one, by the time I press that switch, it's already moving up and I can't get on it. It's tricky sometimes. Behind this vor or Shellwrath, there's a tome. There's a total of 6 tomes you need to collect for a surprise at the end. Unfortunately, at this part of the map, I should normally have the quad still, but I had to fight with that elevator a little bit. I get my grenade launcher ready as I'm coming down this elevator and pre-firing some grenades around the corner to kill some enemies. You can shoot the yellow window next to the ogre to unlock the armor behind you. I just activate it with the grenade launcher. There's a hidden quad damage to the right of this elevator. Along the wall, there's some very tiny ledges here that are barely visible. You can use these to climb up to this window. It's very tricky. That switch we press opens up access to the tome below. So after I'm done killing these enemies, I'm going to drop down, kill these spawns waiting for me, and jump through the quad window. And there we'll have the tome for this segment. After the Shambler, we can progress on to the 3rd map segment. I don't want my quad damage to go to waste, so I'm going to try and push through and at least kill this Shellwrath up here. There's a handful of enemies waiting for me, so I'm going to chuck a few grenades up there preemptively. There's a yellow light in the wall that's actually a switch, and if you press that, it'll open up a rocket launcher. A Shellwrath spawns up top, so I just chuck a few grenades at it. And now that my health is kind of low, I shoot a switch above the stairs, and before leaving this area, I wait for the stairs to rise up again before collecting the items beneath. After I kill this ogre, I can collect the key. And now we can shoot this window and jump in. Inside that window, there's a quad damage and a tome switch, so I'm going to have to try that one again. I fire a grenade down there to try and clear out some enemies. I also jump back across to the upper platform so I can collect the tome. After we burn through these enemies, we can move on to the next map segment. I drop in the water right away, and I hit these switches so I can unlock the pentagram. From here, I use a rocket launcher to kill these spawns. There's also a collection of zombies and spawns with switches behind them. If you kill them, it'll unlock another quad damage, which I use to pop back up and clear off some more enemies. The quad also helps for this night segment, so you can press this switch behind them quickly. We take this elevator down into a dangerous part of the map. These are traps. These spikes will easily kill you. I just chuck a lot of grenades through here preemptively just to clear out enemies ahead of me. There's a switch below this key. It unlocks another quad damage, which we'll use to clear out these spawns. By the way, shooting this window to the right unlocks that mega health behind us. I accidentally fall down, but it's no big deal. I can get back up pretty quickly. There's a hidden switch right here. To kill this Shalwrath, I just fire grenades from down below that grate. I also fire a grenade down that hallway to kill a spawn. Behind the spawn is a quad damage and a tome switch. After killing the Shambler, I'm actually looking for a different secret, but I'll drop down here and clear out the enemies below so I can collect the tome. Now that we have the tome, we can get back to that other secret I was telling you about. I'm just going to collect some ammo first. The secret I'm looking for is actually below this lift. Down below is a mega health. Also, be sure to jump into the wrong portal with the utmost confidence. Now we're on to the next map segment. I should have waited to kill this zombie until later. We can jump through this window for a ring of invisibility. I'm going to grab this health now because often I will try to save it for later when I need it, but I always forget it. I've probably burned like 5 runs forgetting that mega health. I use a rocket launcher to kill off these initial zombies, but then I use a grenade launcher to bank these into the other zombies behind them. Also, watch out for pocket spawns. I fire 4 grenades here to kill this Shalwrath, but this particular one is greedy. Not really. Hurry up, shoot that switch! Just remember, on evil difficulty, you spawn with the Shadow Axe. It's an essential tool for Shamblers. You just have to slap them until they get all tuckered out. I use a rocket launcher to clear out 3 problematic spawns. Now we can open up the gold key and shoot the spawn through the floor, as well as a switch. Now we can make our way up top into an enemy frenzy. Be sure to use the wrong weapon. Should have used the super nail gun there. We can jump through this window. That gives us a tome. And now we can make our way out of here. Man, talk about taking the long way. Alright, next map segment. There's a hidden switch behind this Death Knight, and if you ignore the scrag and just shoot rockets at the Vor, it'll just die of shock. Now I turn this corner with the axe out, because there's a shambler. How are you guys doing today? I fire grenades back here, and I also shoot that secret switch. 2 well-placed grenades will clear this entire room. When approaching this little airlift, make sure you come in low. If you come in too high, it'll pin you there and you'll drown. I've died probably 5 times to that too. This scrag is a switch. And there's a switch below it. It opens up a quad damage. After that, I'll drop down onto this button, and then I'll shotgun this fish, and shotgun this other shit. Where are you going? Go to the key. Alright, now go up there. If I would have beelined it, my quad damage would have lasted for both these shell rafts. There's a switch next to this shell raft. But before I drop down, I'm gonna throw some grenades down here to kill that fiend. There's also a tome switch here. There's a Death Knight around this corner that I toss grenades at. And behind the Death Knight is another shambler. There's a switch in that room. And while I'm here, let's grab this mega health that I shot that switch for earlier. Now we can drop down and kill all these zombies and spawn. A well-placed rocket will also kill a hidden spawn over there. Now we can grab the tome without the spawn attacking us. Now watch out for this room. There's a shower raft behind it, as well as a secret exit to the secret segment. Be aware there's a switch up here. After you press that switch, spawns will come. Kill them before they kill you. This light is a shootable switch that will unlock a backpack. Now these elevators will harass you. They never do what you want them to do. They're very difficult to go down. Shooting this window behind that knight will unlock this area. I want to go beneath this elevator. I'm having a brain fart. I should just lay off the elevator. Alright, now that it's gone up, I can drop down with this quad. Now I purposely want to go down this elevator, so I have to call it up, and then wait for it to drop, and as it's dropping, I can hop aboard and get down. Surprise, spawns. The shambler's not that much of a surprise. I probably should have spawn killed him. This next part's an arena segment. Pay attention to the top windows. If you stand opposing the one absent window, you'll telefrag one of the shamblers. So again, I'm facing a blank wall where there's no window. If I sit here and shoot these spawn, after the third spawn, we'll telefrag a shambler. And that is the 310th kill. And here is all the tomes. And here's the secret rune. So there we have it. All the kills, all the secrets. That is one fucking hell of a map. I'm in awe with this. Now I just want to point out, the rune is used for a secret challenge in the start hub, but I'm not going to show that off till the end of the series.